getting ready for summer. Whatever your goals are, I hope you meet them mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Whatever it is you're working on, I wish you the best, but not always the best. I'll tell you why. If you always got the best, you'd be complacent. You'd be bored. Because without a little bit of struggle, there's no way we can grow. I wish you good. Because I wouldn't wish you the worst. Also, leave a comment if you want Nikki to buzz my head.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the tracking series. If you guys are new around here, my name is Nikki. I'm obsessed with fitness and nutrition, and I started the tracking series on my YouTube channel with the sole mission to achieve a slimmer waist and a bigger butt. In order to achieve that goal, I'm tracking my macros, and I'm also following a very strict workout split in order to burn fat on my body while also building muscle. At this very moment, I'm in a calorie surplus, which means I'm consuming more calories than my body is burning when doing activities. Right now, I believe my goal is to gradually increase my calories as my body continues to put on more muscle mass in my glutes until I reach a point of satisfaction with how my body looks in the mirror. Then when we get a little bit closer to summer, I'm going to slowly decrease my calories, putting myself in a calorie deficit. And I'm also going to increase my cardio, which is then going to burn fat all over my entire body and really display that lean muscle mass that I've been working so hard to build underneath all of this. So in order to track my progress efficiently, I've been doing weekly check-ins where I take photos from the front, side, and back. I weigh myself on the scale, and I just evaluate my overall energy levels and my mood. After taking my progress photos and doing my weigh-ins this morning, I'm gonna give you guys my weight update over the last 3 weeks. I started off my journey at 153.9 pounds. After the first week of slightly increasing my calories and going through my menstrual cycle, I ended up weighing in on week 2 at 156.4 pounds. So within that first week of tracking and being in a slight calorie surplus while working out super hard in the gym to really try to grow my glutes, I ended up gaining 2.5 pounds. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that's me putting on fat on my body. It's not purely muscle. A lot of that could have been from my menstrual cycle, just overall puffiness and bloating, could be some water weight, could definitely be some fat gain, could definitely be some muscle gain. So the reason that I love weighing myself every single week is because once we get into like week 6 to 10, we're gonna be able to look back at my average weight to see just how much weight I'm actually losing or gaining. And the beauty about weighing yourself every single week is that the numbers never lie. So by seeing if I'm gaining weight or losing weight, this is then dictating if I'm going to increase my calories or decrease my calories. So this week, week 3, I'm back down to 153.9 pounds. So I actually weighed in to the T, the exact same that I did week 1, which means I'm back down 2.5 pounds in 1 week, which kind of goes to show that that was probably my body carrying an excess amount of like water weight or bloating when I was on my period. So those are all good things. It means I'm regulated just by the way that I feel and I look in the mirror. I definitely feel like my stomach is getting a little bit tighter and I feel like my glutes are absolutely growing. I can feel it just by like holding my glutes and I can see it just by the way that they're starting to reshape themselves. And let me tell you, that is a very nice feeling to start seeing results this quickly. Now getting into my macros. So over the last 3 weeks, my body fat percentage has gone down about 2%, which seems like a very drastic decrease in body fat percentage. However, this is my body now adapting to eating clean for the first time in a couple of months. So I'm getting rid of that puffiness, I'm getting rid of that bloating. It's not necessarily just fat on my body, but my body's definitely getting tighter overall, which is a step in the right direction. So looking at the numbers, over the last week since my body fat percentage has gone down and my weight has also gone down, we've decided to increase my calories just by about 100 to 200. I also just want to give you guys a disclaimer that my macros and everything is specific to my body composition. Our bodies are completely different, so by me sharing all of these numbers with you, I don't want you guys to think that if you eat the exact same macros that I consume means that you're going to achieve the same exact body as me. We're completely different, and that's what the beauty of numbers are. So if you're also looking to track your macros or be on your own fitness journey very similar to mine, then either 1, you can look up how to track your macros on your own, or 2, if you're interested in doing one-on-one coaching with me, I will be launching my own coaching platform very soon. So you guys can email nikkifont.coaching@gmail.com. I'll make sure to give you guys first dibs because as you support me on my YouTube journey and in my own tracking series, I want to be able to support you guys and take this journey together. I think it would be so much fun if we dove into this tracking series side by side, but so that you guys can also get your exact macros and your exact workout split that's going to transform your body in the way that it's supposed to. So for example, I'm 5'7", I weigh about 153.9 109 pounds. I live a very active lifestyle and I'm 26 years old. Based on my specific body composition, if you are a girl watching this and you're 5 foot tall and you weigh 120 pounds and you only go to the gym 3 days per week and you're 21 years old, your body is going to need completely different macros and a completely different workout split than my body would to achieve the same goal of becoming slim thick. Does that make sense? That's why it's so important to look at the numbers, because everybody's body is so unique in their own way that we're gonna need a very unique plan individually. So getting into my macros, I'm currently eating 2,250 calories, 154 grams of protein, 240 grams of carbs, and 75 grams of fat. I'm essentially going for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. It is a little bit difficult for me to achieve that because 154 grams of protein is a lot of protein, which means I just have to prioritize eating protein first thing in the morning. You guys saw I had 3 hard-boiled eggs and I had some peanut butter on my peanut butter banana toast. That was just a good little kickstart to the day, but my snacks are gonna be like chomps, nuts, sliced turkey, also making sure and prioritizing my lunch and my dinner that they're extremely high protein so that I can hit my protein goal by the end of the day. And I'm not stuck at the end of the day trying to scarf down all this protein before I go to bed. That way my body just gets used to digesting all of those macros after every single meal, and my metabolism can be sustained and boosted, and I can just continue burning fat and maintaining that muscle. All right, the next update I want to give you guys is on my workout split. I'm currently training 5 days per week. Mondays I have boxing plus my 3-mile run club. Tuesdays I train shoulders in the morning and hamstrings in the evening. Wednesdays are my rest days. I do absolutely nothing, maybe just get a little bit of steps in, but it's solely for rest and recovery. Thursdays I have back day in the morning and glutes in the evening. Friday I just have boxing. Saturday is just a leg day. Sunday is another rest day. I'm not doing any additional cardio on top of that workout split. The reason that I'm not doing additional cardio in my current workout split is because I'm in a slight calorie surplus. When the time comes when I get into my calorie deficit or go into my cut, I'm gonna need to find extra calories to burn, which makes it a lot easier for me to then add in that cardio on top of my current workout split. That way I end up easily burning more calories than I'm consuming, which will then allow me to drop more weight, burn more fat, and then hopefully hold on to that muscle that I've worked so hard to build. But it's not like I'm not doing any cardio at all. When I box 2 times per week, that is like straight up cardio. You guys are gonna see me box later in this video. I have boxing in the evening and I also have run club after that. I wouldn't necessarily choose to do boxing and run club literally back to back if it was up to me, but run club just happens to be like 45 minutes right after my boxing session. So I just go from one spot to the next. It's a very strenuous, activity heavy day for me, but I've been loving this split. It's been extremely sustainable for me. I've been loving how my body's been feeling. I love having like a structure and a routine because it allows me to be that much more efficient and productive throughout my days. And I'm just getting so much more done because I just feel a lot more mentally sharp. That is all of my updates. So my goal for today and what you guys are gonna see in today's YouTube video is I need to go downstairs and get some work done. I have to finish editing a collaboration that I'm doing for a brand deal. And then after that, I'm gonna stay downstairs and continue working on some tasks for my one-on-one coaching business, because after going through the tracking series season 1 myself and now diving into season 2, I am just always so happy. I feel amazing when I track my macros. I feel like I'm achieving such a balanced lifestyle. I just feel like my mind and my body is thriving from being in my tracking series. And I would love to be able to feel that with you guys by being the person that opens you up to this new lifestyle. But after that, we need a full restock on food. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's and give you guys a Trader Joe's food haul. Then I'm gonna hit a coffee shop. I have a couple meetings and I believe I'm gonna meet up with my boyfriend Logan and we're gonna get some work done together before I head over to Newport Beach, and then I'm gonna box at Jackson and then get into the run club. Probably be a zombie by the end of the day, but we'll see what happens after that. I haven't planned anything after run club, so I guess we'll just see where the wind takes us from there. Let's get the show on the road. Just went to Trader Joe's. This entire thing was $96 and we're gonna do a little breakdown. So starting with our fruits, I got some green grapes, some oranges, blackberries, and mango. And then moving into the proteins, I got some edamame, which is already cooked. This is such a good snack if you wanted to either throw it in the microwave with some soy sauce, or you can even eat it cold. Got some chicken breast in like turkey slice form, just for an easy, quick snack. I got some of this brisket patties. We also got some organic ground turkey. I got some lean ground beef. Believe it or not, the spicy version of these have way better ingredients and they're a lot better for you than the regular ones. So if you want to try these chicken nuggets from Trader Joe's, give the spicy ones a shot because they're slightly better than the not spicy ones. And then we got some chops for the week. These are quick, easy snack. And then I got some pico de gallo hot like salsa to go over my beef and my rice. These French fries are so easy to just throw in the air fryer. And then one of my carb focused snacks that's really good for volume, but it's still like a really good satiating snack is the olive oil popcorn from Trader Joe's. That is my restock for the week. There are some things that I didn't need to restock, like my sourdough bread and my yogurt and my peanut butter and my eggs. So I guess if you threw those in here, this would be slightly over $100, but this is my usual go-tos for all the foods that I consume like every single week. But now I'm going to put all this away and then I'm gonna change and get myself ready to go head over to the coffee shop. I'm gonna meet Logan there and then get some more work done. I have 2 meetings back to back for my one-on-one coaching that I'm gonna take while I'm at the coffee shop. And then after I get all that, as much work as I can done for the afternoon, I'm gonna head over to Newport and then get into boxing and then run club. But your girl is trying to just stay go with all my tasks because I feel like once I sit down, I'm gonna get comfortable and then I'm gonna start falling asleep. So I might grab myself an energy drink later. I'm thinking decaf coffee and an energy drink before boxing. So we'll see what we get into. Hello again. So I'm at the coffee shop. I just got off of like a 3-hour meeting with my team for one-on-one coaching. I am so excited. Everything is coming together very, very soon. And I also already drank it, but I got an iced almond milk latte with honey and cinnamon, which is my go-to for coffee. It's all natural. There's no artificial sweeteners or ingredients. It's basically just coffee, almond milk, honey, and cinnamon.
Take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high can I see?
Oh, we made it to boxing. I'm now in Newport Beach. I have boxing in 20 minutes. So I'm gonna head over to Jackson and then box with Yogi. I like to show up a little bit early so I can give myself some time to really like fully do a dynamic warm up and make sure my body is like ready to kick into gear as soon as I start boxing, because as we're getting older, our bodies aren't as limber as they were when we were younger, especially having been a college athlete back in the day. My body has been through a lot, so I'm making it a priority to fully warm up and to stretch after my workouts as well. That way I can prioritize recovery. That way my muscles can fully recover and give me that slim, thick goal that I'm going for, and so that I can actually be sustainable with my workouts throughout the entire week. I also took 2 weeks off from having any caffeine. So I'm drinking an Alani right now and I'm at like the end of drinking this, and I will say I'm usually not the type that goes for an energy drink because the ingredients usually mess up my stomach, but I needed caffeine because after the last 2 weeks of taking off caffeine, I was just trying to see if my body really needed it, and I found myself like falling asleep at the wheel driving home at like 3 p.m. I couldn't make it through my days without like literally my eyes were so heavy. I couldn't even hold them open. Like they were like rolling back in my head. It was the weirdest thing ever. So I was like, that's not safe and that's not optimal for me being the most productive version of myself and efficient with my workouts and with my actual like work that I need to get done. So as you can tell, I'm pretty cracked out from this energy drink so far and I feel amazing, and now I'm excited to go box because I have all this energy and I just had some eggs and fruit. So it's in my system and I'm just ready for a good evening workout sesh, a nice cardio, upper body workout. But more importantly, after boxing, I do run club now. If you guys live around Newport Beach, California, Santo Performance Studio they do a run club and it's such a fun community. I've been to one so far. They've only had, I think, 2 or 3 run clubs so far, but it's already growing and I love the community of women and the guys that go to it. It's really awesome because it's a mixture of like actual professional athletes that work out at Jackson and then they just walk over to Santo, or the trainers and the clients and just really anybody. It's open to the public that want to do this run club. It's 3 miles, so 1.5 miles we run to the beach, take a little group photo, rest for like a moment, and then we run back. And then usually they have like snacks, food, some merch, and like fun things that they pass out, but obviously every single week is different, so don't take my word for that. But I'm excited to do that after boxing today, even though that's a lot of cardio to do back to back and pushing myself, and it helps me get my cardio out of the way when I do group things like this or do classes or do things with a coach, because I can kind of shut my brain off and let those people and like community hold me accountable to actually like getting those workouts done. But this thing is cracking me out. I need to stop car sitting because I need to get in there and actually do the warm up and get into it. So you guys are coming with me? Let's go box.
I just tryna see your brain is stand like freaking tryna see a riptide. God, we just on a wave, keep riding it. Like we ain't got no time to be shy. Down in the free vibe.
Too loud, cool, y'all too fine. You a good girl and a bad bitch. You got two sides, not an option. Gotta choose right. And tonight I decided.
Oh my god. Just finished boxing. I'm dying, and the fact that I'm gonna have to run 3 miles right now after this, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but all we can do is try our best. It's 5:20, we're gonna run at 6, and I didn't bring any snacks, so I found these at Jackson. I'm gonna have this, it's like a real fruit bar for some sugar and carbs, and then I found this meat stick very similar to Chomps, so I'm gonna have these before I change. How was it? It was tough, and now I'm gonna run, and I'm already dead. You running?
Look like Esmeralda. I'm cracking under it.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's interesting that you kind of got that yogi do-rag.
I told him a little bit about it, but this is the man behind the Run Club. He's making it happen.
What up, what up, what up? Here with the best of the best, Nikki Font. She's like a little sister to me. Fucking love her.
Heck yeah. What are we getting into today with the Run Club? We got anything?
We got 1.5 to the beach, and then we got 1.5 back.
Dude.
Everybody's welcome.
There, address. Come. Wait, no one was there to hit it. I thought you were gonna hit it. He was just catching it. I'll be honest, guys, I'm so tired, but we're just gonna send it, go to the Run Club, change my outfit.
Like your mama, just wanna vibe. 'Cause you don't wanna keep me in your mind. You only wanna kiss by the pool. When you're in the mood, won't need to talk like your mama. Mine is all the drama, and you just wanna vibe. Sometimes, not all the time. 'Cause you don't wanna keep me in your mind. I heard that you were calling. I answered right away. I asked you out for ramen. Will you make me some?
Oh, brother, we're back in the car. That was a crazy evening. I will say, the Run Club, after just like 4 weeks, has transformed so much. I'm so like excited to just be a part of this going into the summer. I'm making so many girlfriends, which is so fun. So cute, look at this. I love this. After the Run Club, we came back and I don't know what this place is called. The Newport Beach Chicken Shop. They had a bunch of food catered for everybody, and this is like perfect meal prep and for my macros. It's chicken breast, sweet potato, quinoa, corn, avocado, and bell peppers. And then whatever this little like pink vinaigrette sauce is. Update though, drinking that Alani gave me life. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have been able to box and go to the Run Club, so I feel pretty good. I need to go home and just decompress. I'm just gonna go home and take a shower, and then honestly probably just like lay down. Probably go to bed early tonight. Goals to go to bed by 10 p.m. tonight so I can wake up at 6 a.m. and get like my full 8 hours. Really trying to prioritize my sleep this week because I've just been so tired lately, and I don't want to depend on caffeine. That's just not who I am, and I find myself needing to do that. So my goal is to prioritize my sleep. That's where I should really go. All right, time to go home and decompress.